This what they wanted to take it. This what they wanted to do. This what they wanted to take it. They wanted to go in again. Okay. They wanted to go in again. This where they wanted to go again, huh? Okay. I'll play with you. They wanted to go in again. Okay. Put your seatbelt on. You gonna have to go ahead and buckle up. We finna go to a whole nother level. We finna go to a whole other level. Let's go. We finna take it there. Hey, man. This what they wanted. Okay. We ain't gonna waste no time. Peace and love to all the Moors, all the Muslims, all the Asiatics. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all ready? We about to take it higher, G. We about to take this whole beam out higher now. Look. This is part 2 of the series entitled Levels. We about to take this all the way up. We about to take it up another level higher right now. Buckle up your seatbelt. Get you a pen and pad if you got one. Screen, record, do what you need to do, fam. Much love to all y'all critical thinkers. Much love to all y'all Asiatics. Much love to all y'all that actually want to do something. Without further ado, let's go. So look, last one, on the last beam out, this is what we was talking about. For the ones who didn't see the last beam out, catch up. It's on YouTube right now. Listen, they got 5 levels to it. They trying to keep us in level 1. They don't want us to get down here where it really get cracking at. Nah, they don't want us to get down there at all. They don't want to get us down here. Cause see, once we start getting down here, we start figuring things out. We start checking out love, light, and the infinite creator. We talking about the ending all suffering. We talking about the mystery of universal creation. We talking about returning to source. But that ain't good for business for the U.S. corporation. So they want to keep us at the tippity top of the iceberg. Humanity is waking up now. It's over with now. Listen. Shout out to the God's Closet for this shirt. Yeah. You know we repping the Moors all day, 24/7. Go to godscloset.com. Got crazy drip all over the website, fam. God's Closet. Crazy drip on there. Listen. It's something that y'all should see right now. So instead of us just staying up in the top of the iceberg, I mean, if you comfortable staying up there, we going further down the iceberg now. But if you want to stay up there, you can stay up there. We going further now. So let's go. With all these things going on in society, and people think that everything is crumbling and there's no divine plan. There is a divine plan for what's happening right now. See, because we've all been led astray. We've all been lied to about everything. So if you want to undo the lies, you got to get your knowledge up. You got to. That's why it's each one teach one. That's what the prophet Noble Drew Ali was out here talking about. He was talking about uplifting fallen humanity. That's what we own. That's the frequency we own. That's the vibration. That's the energy we own. So check it out. You say, yes, godscloset.com. Go there. Load your card up, fam. Load your card up. It say, the reason a lot of these institutions are failing and will eventually be destroyed is because they are based in fraud. In other words, without the intelligent consent of the person upon whom it is encroached upon. However, the same reason will also be why a lot of people will also fall with them, because they continue to empower the fiction by way of contracts, which are bonds, in turn merges them with and thus transforms them into corporations, corpses. This is the source of the people's miseries, especially those branded Negroes, black, and colored. Because in accepting these terms, you in turn accept the conditions that go along with them, which being that no such people exist, then you have basically agreed to be treated and counted as subhuman. Oh my God. Which opens the door for mistreatment, both externally and internally. So when you say and agree to be a so-called black person, African American, when you agree to be an Indian, a person of color, a Native American, a Hispanic, a Latino, whether you know it or not, whether you have this thing in your mind where it don't matter what I identify as, that's a contract. Okay. It's a contract. Whether you say, well, I don't believe in that. It doesn't matter what you believe. It don't matter what I believe. This is the law of the universe. Okay. Whether you believe it or not, it's not about believing right now. It's about knowing what's going on right now. All right. So look, let's go a little further. So you're going to want to buckle up for this one. All right. We finna level up right now. All right. We leveling up. So as you see, if you agree to those terms, you have to then know that them conditions are coming with them. The conditions, because those such people, crayon people, people that claim to be Indians and black and all these such people, those are subhuman categories. Those are external and internal mistreatments that can be applied to you without you even saying, well, I don't accept that kind of treatment. Yes, you do. Because when you agree to be such people, those conditions come with that. When you agree to be a U.S. citizen, you're agreeing to be a corporation. You're agreeing to be counted as subhuman. You might say, well, what you mean I'm going to be counted as subhuman? This is why we going further down the iceberg. Okay? This is why the Prophet Noble Drew Ali told us to study, study, study. If you go to the prophecies and hadiths of Noble Drew Ali, you will see right here. He say, by being born here doesn't make you a citizen. What does that mean? That means Negroes, blacks, and colored people are names given to slaves during the time of slavery. Those under the powers of the 14th and 15th Amendments are not true citizens, but are declared persons, commercial property under the assumable jurisdiction of U.S. Congress. The word persons, as used in these amendments, do not legally translate into men and women. You ever notice? If you have ever been to court, you ever notice how the magistrate, the dark magician that's up there wearing the black robe, you ever notice how these people always say, what is your name? State your name for the record, right? See, it's a game. They're conducting black sorcery in real time in front of us. We have not been privy to this kind of information, though. They kept all this information bottled up. They don't want the population, humanity, to know this information because, again, we're thinking that things are crumbling around the world. In reality, they're falling because they all built off fraud. They all built off human trafficking. These courts, traffic court, all these courts about child support, these courts are all fraud. Tickets, when they give you a ticket, that's fraud. They're not supposed to be doing that. But they are doing that because of the ignorance. It's trillions of dollars in profit for the dark magicians. So when the magistrate up there say, state your name for the record, whole time that's really a loaded statement to set you up. So when you go in there and you say, oh, my name is blah, 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 that's the setup. Now you have made an oral contract. You've made an oral contract to be designated as a corporation, as a corpse that belongs to the U.S. corporation. See, it's all black. It's all dark black sorcery. It's black magic. All right. This is why you have to get away from identifying yourself as a person of color, black, Negro. Because when you say you black, you saying you a Negro, Indian, Native American, Pan-African. You have to get away from these contracts. This is why in the Bible, if you do read the Bible, you should read all the books. It says what? Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Our tongues are the things that get us in trouble, or can get us out of trouble. Life and death is in the tongue. So you got the power to put yourself in something or to get yourself out of something. You got the power. Nah, it's what you do with it. Do you know you got that power? Let's go a little further. Look. Now, keep in mind, we going down the iceberg right now. We not staying at the top no more. It's time to go deeper. Right? So look at this. We going deeper now. Look at this. It's time to go deeper. Look. We go right here with it. What do it say? From this book right here. Word magic. Get this book. Ether. Share this beam out. Look at this. What do it say? It say, one of the most common words that they use to trick you in court is the word person. The word person is a general word for the reason that it can mean a legal person, a natural person, a corporation, a partnership, or any fictitious entity. Most of the time, when the judge asks you for your name, he's asking for your legal fiction. You see that? See that? A legal person can also be a corporation. A corporation is a corporation or corpse oration. The plural form of the word corporation can be written as corpse. Phonetically, the word corpse sounds familiar with the word corpse, which is defined as quote unquote a dead body. Damn. Usually a human being. The legal system sees you as a corpse to be used as a ration to feed the artificial matrix of the dark forces. Hence, the word corporation or corporation. Do you remember what I said in chapter 2? This is when he was talking about the legally dead people. All right. The legally dead people. Look, fam. This is where it's about to start going deeper down the iceberg. You ready? Look, watch this. It say, when you talk about, look, this is where it goes. When you talk about a contract, right? Okay? Because there's two types of contracts. We gonna be moving around quick. So do your best to keep up. I appreciate you. Islam. Now we back over here with the torch. Look, it say there are a variety of different types of contracts, but the two main archetypes are oral and written. The latter is the lock on the cage of the beast. However, the former is the key because Satan cannot truly own your soul without your consent. Hence, he must show you the mountaintop first, then asks for your signature, which when one really thinks and sees with the proper perspective, reveals the undeniable truth that the devil, as it is called, works for the Most High, as does all things, and is allowed to separate the strong from the weak. Though there are casualties in the midst of this, but all according to the divine plan. What? Hey man. Go a little further though. Let's go a little further. Look, let's go a little further. Let's go a little further, Morris. Hold up. Let me set this. Let me set this music right here. Okay, let's go. Nah, hold up. Just to reflect real quick. Look at this. From the torch, right? What it say though? It say the what? Everything is oral and written as far as contracts on this planet. Okay? Oral contract or written contract. The thing is, Satan cannot truly own your soul without your consent. So you have to give your oral consent as well as your written consent for the trap to be laid and for you to be placed in the cage with the beast. You feel me? Shout out to Flatbush. Shout out to the Rack. Let me know where y'all at. West Coast, East Coast, down south, up north, overseas. Let me know where y'all at with it, man. Get them flags up. So look at this. You see that? The strong will be tested. The weak minds is going to be casualties. All right? So long as you stand firm, the beast has no real lasting power over you. But if you speak wrong or not at all, then you make a pact with them, for ignorance of the law is no excuse. One more time. So long as you stand firm, the beast has no real lasting power over you. But if you speak wrong or not at all, then you make a pact with them, for ignorance of the law is no excuse. The reason being that you are the law, for you are consciousness made manifest. So if you ignore your conscience, then you essentially ignore the law. Noble Joe Ali came back, brought the keys to salvation. He made us have to study, fam. Because if he told us everything, we'd fall back to sleep. You see that today. People be knowing the truth. But instead of just standing on truth and being truth, what they own? They finessing. They finessing because they got ulterior motives. We going further down the iceberg right now. We going further down the iceberg right now, man. If you scared, get a dog. All right. If you scared, get a dog, because we going further down the iceberg right now. All right. We going further. Yes, sir. Look. So let's go a little further. Let's go a little further. All right. We flipping and moving around on these pages, though. Check this out. What it say? As far as a contract, right? What's a contract? He say if you got this book, we on page 84. He say what? He say one of the words that judges and attorneys like to use to trick you to temporarily give up some of your natural rights in court is what? Contract. See that? The word contract is derived from the old French word contract and Latin word contractus, meaning a quote, drawing together, a shrinking, a contract, an agreement. A contract is a very powerful document for the reason that it can be used to trick you to temporarily give up some of the power of your free will. Contractus. Remember, hold up. You got one of these in your pocket? Hold up. Let me show you real fast. See, once you see this, you're not going to be able to unsee it. Look. You're not going to be able to unsee it once you see it. Look. Shout out to all y'all critical thinkers. Once you see this, you're not going to be able to unsee it, right? Now, you see how I said Latin, right? You know where I'm going, right? Hold up. You see how I said Latin? Nah. What this say? Hold on. Let me zoom in. I told you we because we going down the iceberg right now. We not staying at the top we ain't staying at the tippy top of the iceberg. We going further now. All right. If you scared, get you a Rottweiler or something. Get you a Saint Bernard. Get you a big dog. Get something. Get 2 dogs. Because we going a little further now. Nah, you see how the word was for contract in Latin is contractus, right? Cool. Peep game. Shit finna blow your mind. Look, now you had to ask yourself, we're in the land of America, right? We're in the land of America, right? We're in America, right? Now you say, they said that Latin, on God, they said Latin is a dead language. But don't people over here call this money? When really it's a Federal Reserve note. Now watch this. Brooklyn in his strong Islam. Look. It said contractus. Latin. Latin is right here. Novus Ordo Seclorum. Huh? E pluribus unum. Hold up. What that say? E pluribus unum. Huh? Out of many? One? Huh? Okay. Islam. Nah. You say, why would they say Latin is a dead language, but it's written on this? And contractus is contract in English. Which what? It can be used to trick you temporarily to give up some of the power of your free will. Under certain terms and conditions. Limiting your choices and demanding you to do something to satisfy those terms and conditions. Most people don't know that they have oral contracts that they use with their words every day. When you say that you're a black person, that's a contract. That's an oral contract. Whether you think it is or not, contracts work like this. Basically, there are two types of contracts, two archetypes, oral and written. The oral is the first stage of the cage for the beast to lock your ass in. The second is the written contract, because keep in mind, the beast must show you the mountaintop first, then ask for your signature. Islam, or you see? So the beast, he shows us the mountaintop. He like, you want that over there? Okay, cool. I got you. Don't worry, fam. I got you. Just sign your name right here. You sign your name on it, because the beast shows you everything you want. Nah, if we over here talking it, that will be known as ceremonial magic and sorcery. This is why they hand you, exactly, more. This is why they hand you the pen. Whether it's a red pen or a black pen. This is why they give you the pen. To sign the contractus. Why? Let me ask y'all a question, because y'all all critical thinkers, right? For sure. Ask yourself right now, how come we ain't never learned this in school, right? How come we ain't never learned that America not only is the true and old world, the promised land, well, why would they have not only temples and pyramids in the Grand Canyons that you can't go in right now? Whole time, why is a pyramid on the back of this? But they don't talk about pyramids in school. Think about it. It's time to start critically thinking. See, it's time to start critically thinking and getting out of the top of the iceberg. If you really want to go deeper, you got to get out of the iceberg, the tippity top iceberg conversations. Like the dark web and the NWO, the judge child traffic, all that stuff is the top of the iceberg, fam. It's so many more levels that's deeper than that. But you got to be willing to critical think. If you don't want to go deeper, then you're going to be stuck where they want you at. A slave, a mental slave. Ask yourself that now. Now, when you see that, you could be like, damn, why the hell don't they show us that? Why don't they show us that? Huh? Why don't they talk about that? Then why don't they bring this up? Why don't they bring up that this is a symbol on the back of this called the 7? The number of perfected man? They don't talk. You ain't never gonna hear this in school. Not public education. Maybe not even private school. All they do is this. Here, this is money. This is what they do. This is money. You need this to live. This all they teach. That's all they teach people and tell people. But they don't tell you that if you turn this over right here, And it's in Latin. What does it say? Follow the pen. Follow the pen. Follow the pen. The circle 7 divinely prepared by the prophet Noble Drew Ali. What does this say? Knowledge, order, rhythm, astrology, nature. So this is a science book. But they don't tell you that circle 7 is really on here too, though. So what would this be? Private commercial paper, but still symbolizing the circle 7? Think about it. Written in Latin. And Latin, the word contractus is a contract. Hold up. See? You talking about a contractus. See, it's drawn together. See, oral or written. Gotta keep that in mind. See, we've been miseducated, all of us, myself included. We've been miseducated to think that our words aren't as powerful as we think they are. Because when you say a contract, what we really have been programmed to think like is a contract is only based on something that you write on paper. Nah, if you pick up that good book, really, and just read it, that Bible, it tell you with the Quran, you read them together, synchronicity, because they both science books, right? Then you look at it and you say, life and death, the power of life and death is in the tongue. Life and death is in the tongue. So that must mean that the words coming out your mouth, they have to be impactful. They got to be powerful because your words are everything. Your thoughts are everything. Once you think it and you speak it, you're manifesting a creation because you are a God. You are a goddess having a human experience right now. Right now you have it. All I'm doing right now is just shaking you up. That spirit person, that spirit man, the spirit woman inside yourself. You really already know this information. You just got to remember. You got to remember. You got to drop that fear, disbelief, that doubt. You got to drop it. If you don't drop it, you're going to stay in the box. You're going to stay a comfortable slave. You're going to keep complaining every day, going to work, but hating your job. You still going to be doing it. You still going to go. You still going to be doing it. You're going to be complaining over and over. Why don't Black Lives Matter do nothing? They not. Black Lives Matter, NAACP, the system, where they be like, we need to fix the system. The system is designed to do exactly what it's doing. It's doing a great job because it's designed to do that. It's designed to cause confusion, distraction. It's designed for external and internal slavery. It's nothing wrong with the system. The system of the Christian black codes is designed to do exactly what it's been doing, to keep so-called people who identify as colored people, persons of color, Indians, Native Americans. It's designed to keep you in a dead status. It's a contract. Yo. It's a seen and unseen contract. But you are the law because the law starts with you. It's your consciousness that activates it because we connected to the source, Allah. But if you not knowing that in real time, you ain't got time to go get a book all the time. You ain't got time to listen to no lecture. You might just be on the spot. Listen, here's your test. What you finna do? This your test right here. What you finna do? This is your test. It's happening right in front of you. And you looking at it like, I don't. The magistrate up there wearing a black robe. What does that symbolize? They wearing the black robe right in front of you. In a courtroom. Think about the symbology right now. You're in a courtroom. You got a person in front of you wearing a black robe. You got a prosecutor over there. It's a pyramid shape. It's a pyramid shape. You see that? They're using the magic for the dark side. So they're using black sorcery. black magic. Why would you want to misidentify yourself as a light being connected with Allah as black? You're making a contract that's unseen. It's not written. It's not written down. It's an oral contract that you saying out your mouth that you agree with. This is why when the slave patrol, when they finna put them cuffs on you, what do they say? Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Yeah. See how they be saying it like what it really is, but they working for the other side. So they give you a window if you know how to navigate. But if you don't know how to navigate when it's happening in front of you, or when the magistrate be up there like, what is your name? State your name for the record. That's the window. All right. That's the window. Because when you say your so-called name, your straw man, you giving a chance when they say state your name for the record. They're giving you a chance right then and there to let them know who you are and what you ain't. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know this in real time and you steady studying and you going over it over and over and over and over and you locking it in your mind. So when it's time, it ain't time to go look for nobody or look for something. Nah, you ready. You stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. You already combat ready already. You combat ready already because you a warrior, right? You a warrior in the garden. You not a gardener in a war. You already war ready. You a warrior, fam. This is how your mind got to be, though. You got to be warriors that's combat ready in the garden. Your strategy, your tactics, they already, just because you ain't using them right now, you got to have them on smash already. You already got to be knowing, just in case it kick off, I've been in the gun range, fam. I've been training. You feel me? I've been sharpening my knives up, my swords up. I'm already ready. Just in case it kick off, I'm already war ready, fam. I'm combat ready already. So it don't matter. You own that. But it's peaceful right now. So since it's peaceful, I'm gonna put my blade down. I'm gonna put my armory up. But don't think it's too far away and I ain't training. Don't think I ain't training just because you don't see me using it. You still want to be in mode though. You don't want to get too rusty. That muscle memory got to be able to activate like that. You feel me? You got to be able to detonate and activate right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So look. Talking about them contracts. Look, speaking of people that's making contracts, what does it say about a contract? It says, Black's Law Dictionary 5th edition defines the word contract using these exact words. An agreement between two or more persons which creates an obligation to do or not to do a particular thing. Its essentials are competent parties, subject matter, a legal consideration, mutuality of agreement, and mutuality of obligation. So what does that mean, G? What that mean, Kush? That means anytime you say something and you have an agreement with what you said, that is considered a contract. It's an oral contract. Whether you think it's an oral contract, if you say you're going to do something, that's a contract. If you and another party, y'all say, all right, listen, this is what we finna do. This is what we ain't finna do. That's a contract. That's an oral contract. The reason why you signed the contract is to have a binding statement of the words that y'all both exchanged with each other. You see? Oral, written, contract. But see, whole time, right? Minors, when people say that this is the narrative, this is a slave narrative. A slave narrative is something for minorities. Pick up Henry Campbell Black's Law Dictionary. Look up the word minor. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's do it together. Let's do it together real quick. Let's do it together real quick. Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition. Let's do it together. Why not? Each one teach one. Look at this. A minor. See that? An infant or person who is under the age of legal competence. Oh my God. That is a minor. So it's really a slap in your face when they call you a minority. They're really calling you a person that lacks legal competence. See that? You see that? Look. Then you go over here to minority. What is that? The state or condition of a minor. Infancy, right? You see what's going on? Look. Now you come over here. Keep in mind, we going further down the iceberg right now. All right. We doing all this in real time. So how does it work? Contractus. It's one of the first steps to finding the covert meaning of the word contract is to separate it into two words. When you separate the word contract into two words, you get the term contract. As a verb, con is defined as, quote, to swindle, trick, end quote. As a noun, tract is defined as a brief treatise or pamphlet for general distribution, usually on a religious or political topic. When you put the two definitions together and translate them in a certain way, they transform into the definition, quote, a deceptive treaty or a treaty of trickery. Oh my God. You see, there's bogus contracts and then there's valid contracts. You have to know the difference between the two. Do you know the difference? Because a valid and lawful contract must meet the following criteria. I'm not finna read all these to you, but you pick up this book right here, The Torch. It goes in depth with that. You know what I'm saying? It goes into depth with that. We talking about from the letter A to the letter L. See that? A to L, fam. If a contract fails to satisfy the laws that govern its making or construction, then any such contract is void ab initio and is considered, quote, dead in the view of the law. We have to start reading and knowing contracts. What are valid, lawful contracts versus what are fraudulent contracts? And I tell you what, another contract of our people who don't really know because of the misinformation and the sellouts that continue to put you in a crayon box. They keep telling you crayon. They keep telling you your nationality don't matter. Everybody in the world got a nationality except so-called black people. No, sir. They eating off you. They're vampires. We're going to get into that when it comes to ceremonial magic and sorcery. We talking about coming out of this book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages, Manly P. Hall. You're going to want to stick around for this. I'm telling you right now. So when you say black, look what black is. Look at this, man. It says dirty, dismal, filthy, gloomy, unrelieved, angry, evil, wicked, disastrous. Is that you? Is that you? This is the main curse on so-called black people. This is the main curse. You keep misidentifying yourself. You keep making an oral contract. You don't even realize it, that you're doing it. You don't realize because you've been bamboozled by your own people that's been selling you out like vampires, draining your life force energy. You got sellouts within your own people, fam. The people that you trust, that's so-called educated black speakers and black leaders, they the main vampires. They the main ones that got their fangs in you. The pastors at the church, they the main ones that got the fangs in you. You don't even realize it. They got invisible fangs sucking the community dry. Dry. Like a dead until you a dead corpse. Look. This status black is the lowest, is the lowest on the political scale, it symbolizes the dregs of society. The originals of the earth of this section of the hemisphere have accepted this spirit. It's a spirit to identify yourself as a black person. That's a black spirit. That's sorcery. And in turn have become possessed by anger, jealousy, greed, hatred, and are essentially dead, both civilly and mentally, as they are ignorant and blind to the truth. You've been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. You've been led astray by your own people that you say you trust. You got faith in them pastors. You got faith, don't you? Yeah, just give me some more donations in the collection plate on Sunday. That's all they do. They not changing nothing. They're not in place to change nothing. Don't you see it now? And speaking of seeing something, Noble Drew Ali said, I come before the fire. If you as a people don't get behind me, you will not make it through. You ain't gonna make it through. Exactly. Look. So when you talking about, oh, what can we do? What can we do? Let me tell you what Noble Drew Ali said about people that practice sorcery, right? And all these people in Hollywood scrambling around. Yo, it's up right now everywhere around the world. You see what's happening over there. Israel getting bombed. It's up right now all around the world, fam. It's up. Color has nothing to do with it. Your skin complexion has nothing to do with it. You either positive or negative at this point. Point blank, period. Look. Hold up. Turn me up, son. Turn me up, son. Let's go. What Noble Drew Ali the prophet say? He say, for these people that practice ceremonial magic and sorcery, right? Let me show y'all about Hollywood real quick. What Noble Drew Ali give us a warning like? He say, how many of you can do something? Work magic. Some of the Moors stood up. The prophet pointed his finger at them and said, quote, I am going to kill you all. End quote. So when they tell you that Noble Drew Ali wasn't on business, when he wasn't playing around, he wasn't playing no games. He stood up and asked the people out there, which one among y'all practice magic? He said he was going to kill all of them. But they thinking, Noble Drew Ali, he was just peace, love, and light, and he wasn't trying to do nothing and hurt nobody. What? All you got to do is pick up the prophecies and hadiths written by the prophet Noble Drew Ali. Then you say, oh, no, Noble Drew Ali wouldn't do that. He was just about peace, love, and light. He wasn't, what? Quote, I am going to kill you all. When a prophet speaks, that is a message from Allah. The holy prophet Muhammad said, the sorcerer, quote, the sorcerer will not enter paradise. That's what Prophet Muhammad said. Hold up, didn't Noble Drew Ali say he was? He said, I was Muhammad. Muhammad defeated the Roman Empire. When I conquered Rome, we went in with the sword. You could hear the sword swinging. I cut the head out of Rome off, pulled down the flags, sent letters to the other European governments and asked them, was I right? They said, quote, yes, Muhammad, you are right. Just let us have a place to live, end quote. The holy prophet said, this is Noble Drew Ali I'm talking about. He said, quote, I went into Rome with 72,000 men. When I ran out of men, I reached down and picked up a handful of sand. I threw it up in the air, and when it came down, there were soldiers seated on camels. He say, what? He say, I am the fifth and last prophet. I am 5 times more powerful than I was before. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? He say, I can do what Yeshua did. But you, the Moors, are not in the condition that those people were in. If I tell you that I'm going to do a thing, I've done it already. Man, y'all better put some respect on the Prophet Noble Drew Ali name, fam. You better stop playing games out here. Don't think Allah not taking notes right now. You thinking what you doing is unseen. What you doing, what everybody out here doing, oh, it's being recorded. It's being seen. Man, run that back. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. You think what you doing ain't being seen? It ain't being recorded? Yeah, all right. Everything is being recorded. You think it ain't being recorded? It is. Whole time, you better get right. You better get right. Let's go. Let's go. Look. And they want to go a little further, don't they? They said they want to go to another level down of the iceberg. Don't forget, we doing a whole series right now. On God, more. What's done in the dark will always come to the light. What's done in the dark always gonna come out to the light. Don't think it ain't. You might be getting a see. A lot of these people in Hollywood, they playing with sorcery. They playing with black magic. See, that's their problem. Because they think what they doing in the dark ain't gonna manifest to the light. See, that's where they messed up at. You know what I'm saying? The chicken's coming home to roost now. See? Y'all see what time it is outside? Let me show y'all something though. Hold up. Check this out. We going further down the iceberg, Moors. We gotta go further down this iceberg. Hold up. Ah, yeah, the Diddy list. The Epstein list. It's contracts. It's contracts. Nothing is true. Everything is a lie. It's contracts. It's contracts. Remember, the Latin word for contract is contractus. You're looking at a contract right here. You're looking at the Moorish insignia right here. Except what they did was they defamed the Moorish insignia because they decapitated the eye of Allah. They decapitated your pineal gland. So you thinking that this right here ain't got nothing to do with us. In reality, this right here got everything to do with us. Except this pyramid capstone, this pineal gland is supposed to be connected back to your temple, to your body. This is your consciousness. But they throw it right now, this blasphemy that they throw it right in our faces. You thinking like, nah, this ain't got nothing to do with us. This ain't got nothing to do with us. This got everything to do with you, fam. Asiatics and Muslims. So that means, look, whether you a flat earther, whether you a round earther, it's irrelevant because you're on land. The definition of land has the word more in that definition. So if you're on land, you breathe in air, and your body is made up of 70-some% water, this got everything to do with you. That's why they keep flooding the community with liquor, weed, video games, sports, entertainment, to get your mind to be preoccupied with distractions so you don't have no time to think. Remember, they need your consent. Oh, we about to really take y'all really want to take it there. Okay. This what y'all saying? Cause they hitting me up talking about Kush. I need you to take it there, fam. I need you to really. Okay, hold up. See, this what y'all want to do. Hold up. See, nah. This what y'all want to do. Y'all really want to go down the iceberg, right? Okay. This what y'all want to do. Cause we gotta take it here now. We gotta take it here now. This shit turn. Look, So it don't matter what part of the land you live on. Asiatics and Muslims. Who you think these people is? Asiatics and Muslims. Asiatics and Muslims. Tainos. What do you think all these people is right here? Greater Antilles. Lesser Antilles. All these are Asiatics and Muslims. Asiatics and Muslims. What you mean? In reality, the whole planet is Asiatic and Muslim. But you have hybrid Europeans. You're not supposed to hate on the hybrid Europeans because we invented them. But you got to realize that land that they talking about they over there fighting for, over there, in so-called Israel that was created in 1948, and the land over here, there is no Middle East. All this is Moorish land. See, once you start putting your name down, then you can start putting your claim down. Islam. But you got to put your name down first. See, if you ain't putting your name down, you ain't putting no claim down. I like that. I like that. All this right here is Moorish land. So the Europeans, according to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, he say that these people over here in so-called Europe, they're going to have to take on water. They're going to have to go 3,000 miles back over here. This is the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Hold up. You need a receipt? Hold up. You need a receipt, huh? I thought you never asked. I thought you never asked. Hold up. I thought you never asked. Look at this. Where you at? Where you at, Moore? Where you at, Moore? I thought you never asked. Where you at, Moore? Hold up. They wanted a receipt. They wanted a receipt. It say what? One day, every wheel of industry is going to stop. And when they start up again, it will be in the Asiatics' favor. Oh, what? What you say? These ain't my words. This Noble Drew Ali's warning and prophecies. These ain't my words. Hold up. He say what? The Holy Prophet told the Moors, quote, children, you are at home. You are at home. Hold up. I don't think y'all really seeing what I'm talking about. Children, you are at home. Ding, 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 ding. I don't think y'all seeing what I'm talking about. I don't think y'all picking up what Prophet Noble Drew Ali was putting down. You are at home. Look. He say, and the European is 3,000 miles from home. And he is going to have to take some water. You understand what's going on? Do you really understand what's going on, Moors? You're not this. You can never be this. This is not you. This is a unseen and seen contractus. It's a contract. It's a bondage. It's an enslavement contract for your mind, body, soul, spirit, everything, your essence, your consciousness. They want you to stay black. Because once you stay like this, you can never ascend. You can never have a name to put your claim down. You got to have a name to put your claim down. You can't have this no more. You got to let this go. The contract on God been up. But you holding on to it though. You holding on to it. See. You're holding on to it. Hold up.
Load the jumper.
I think you need to see this. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Wait, we gotta show y'all this. Hold up. We gotta show you this. You gotta let it all go, Neil. You gotta let it all go, Neil. Hold up. You gotta let it all go, Neil. You gotta let it all go. You You gotta let it all go, Neil.
You have to let it all go, Neil.
What'd he say? What Morpheus told him? Hold up.
Disbelief. Tank. Load the jump program.
Load the jump program.
You have to let it all go, Neil. Fear, doubt, and disbelief. Free your mind.
Crazy.
Whoa.
Crazy. Crazy. What? You gotta let it all go, Neil. Huh?
What if he makes it?
See, they talking like, what if he makes it? Nobody's ever made their first jump. But what if he does though? See? You gotta let it all go, Neil.
Tank. Load the jump program.
You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, man. You have to let it go. You understand?
Let it all go, Neil. Fear, doubt, and disbelief. Free your mind.
Hey, man. Then some might say, man, I'm afraid to let it go. I feel you. You're afraid to let it go because all you know is what they done told us. So you're afraid to let it go. I get you. But at the same time, though, ignorance of the law is no excuse. So you can't say you know and you comprehend something, but then at the same time say, I'm afraid. Once you know, you got to step out there. You got to get off the edge. You got to get off the ledge. That's what knowledge is. You get off the ledge. Once you know what it is, you going to get off the ledge. Now you ain't finna be playing around. Now you know how to move. At least you know your name. You might not know everything, and that's okay. I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. But at the same time, though, you at least know your name to put your claim down. And your claim is the whole world. Land, air, water means more. Why wouldn't you want to be more? Why would you want to be less? Just make it make sense. The word land has the word more in the definition. Indian ain't in there. Black ain't in there. Native American ain't in there. Tribes ain't in there. Person of color ain't in there. Pan-African ain't in there. More's in there. Hold on. See, you need a receipt. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll play with you. Huh. You need a receipt, huh? Okay, cool. I got you, fam. Hold up. You said you needed a receipt, huh? Okay. See. They playing around. They over there playing around and hold up. You know what? Where you at? Fam? They playing around. Okay. Playing around? All right. Black's Law Dictionary. For them out there playing around. Remember I said about contracts? In order to claim, you have to have a name. If you don't have a name, you can't put no claim down. It's just straight like that. You don't have a name, you can't put a claim down. Hold up. Let's go right here. Hold up. Come on. Land, right? This is not a magic trick. And don't forget what we talking about Hollywood and what they doing with the ceremonial magic and the sorcery. Don't forget, we still on this. All right, we still going down the tip of the iceberg. We going further down right now. All right, check it out. What it say? Land, in the most general sense, comprehends any ground, soil, or earth whatsoever, as fields, meadows, pastures, woods, moors, waters, marshes, and furzes and heath. What? In its more limited sense, land, quote unquote, denotes the quantity and character of the interest or estate which the tenant may own in land. What does that mean, Kush? That means you are the allodial land title holders of the planet as Moors, being fucking bong. But you can't claim that unless you put your name down. You can't claim until you put your name down. That's why they do everything to entertain you, to keep your mind distracted, undisciplined, unfocused, to keep you claiming to be something that you're not. What's the something that you have to be that you're not? Black, Indian, person of color, Native American, Pan-African. They have to send out agents to work for the dark side to distract you, to keep you from claiming your land. Ding, 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 ding. You have to claim your name to claim the land. And it's free. You claiming your freedom is you claiming your name. Then you learning the law to lay the smack down. But you got to have a name first, fam. You got to have a name first. You claiming to be everything else. That's why you ain't got your land back. That's why you ain't got your land back. Islam. That's why. See, this is one of the things. Oh, they scared of this. See, they scared of this right here. And keep in mind all the time, these people are not white people. These people are Slavs. Their nationality is Eastern European, Western European, Southern European. They're hybrids. White person does not pertain to the Caucasian race. This is why you never call these people white people. That is known as ceremonial magic and sorcery. Every time you call these people white people, you're using sorcery against your own self. Damn. Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta put that one on again. Every time you call these people a white person, you are unknowingly using dark black magic sorcery on yourself. Damn. The true white people are Moorish people. Because white ain't got nothing to do with the color. White has everything to do with the status on the land. White has everything to do with purity, with rulership, with status. That's why they don't want you to be Moorish. They want you to be black, color person. You understand? Peace, more. This is why they do everything they could do not to keep our name out there. You understand? On God. So language is everything. And don't forget, contractus, but they say Latin is a dead language. If Latin was such a dead language, then why is it Latin? Why is Latin written on this? Why is Latin written on this if they say Latin is a dead language? The games that they play is this out of this world, fam. Out of this world. Whole time black. When the word black, it means a pale person. Black means pale. It means colorless. It don't mean what you've been brainwashed to think that it means. Contracts are oral or written. What do the Bible say? Life and death is in the tongue. So if you out your mouth are making an oral contract every time you call these hybrid Europeans white people, that's what you're doing. But you don't realize you're doing that. So you're using sorcery against yourself. That's the trick. That's the sorcery. Yo. So what you gonna do about it? You gonna stop using sorcery against yourself by putting your name down and then claiming your land? Or you gonna keep playing the game of sorcery, black magic? You're not gonna get fired using black magic because Judgment Day already here. Contrary to popular belief, Judgment Day is already here. Look. So look at this. We going further. Don't get scared now. If you scared, I told you, you better get a couple dogs, some Rottweilers, some German Shepherds. You better get you some. Cause we going further down the iceberg, fam. We going further down. It's not stopping. All right. It's not stopping. Look at this. Hold up. Turn me up, man. We gotta go ahead and go crazy. Hold up. We gotta go ahead and go crazy. Hold up. We gotta go ahead and go crazy then. Hold up. Where you at? We gotta go ahead and go crazy then. Come on. Let's go. We gotta go ahead and go crazy, fam. We gotta go ahead and go crazy then. Okay. Look. So you wondering what's going on in Hollywood right now? Hold up. Let me put this. You wondering what's going on in Hollywood right now? You know what's going on in Hollywood? Look. Let me put this on the charger. This shit lit. Watch this. Watch this right here. Look. The reason why a lot of these people in Hollywood and the entertainment world, why they running around like chickens with their head cut off, wondering when that list gonna come out, right? The reason why they running around all crazy right now is because they know what's coming. They know what's coming. Ain't it crazy how this came on? Yeah. Ain't it crazy how this came on? Yo. It's crazy how they scrambling around Hollywood right now. Whole entertainment world shook. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. But they know what they did. They know they signed a contract for this. Yeah. You know you signed a contract for this. Look, man. Look. Oh, God, that shit seem crazy, right? Look. What it say about this, fam? You gonna want to tune into this. You gonna want to tune into this. Look, what it say? It say, ceremonial magic is the ancient art of invoking and controlling spirits by a scientific application of certain formula. A magician, enveloped in sanctified vestments and carrying a wand inscribed with hieroglyphic figures, could, by the power vested in certain words and symbols, control the invisible inhabitants of the elements and of the astral world. Watch this. While the elaborate ceremonial magic of antiquity was not necessarily evil, there arose from its perversion several false schools of sorcery or black magic. And this what you want to call yourself? Huh? This what you want to call yourself? You calling yourself something that's connected with black magic, sorcery. Oh my God. Fam, listen, man. Listen. If you ain't got your screen recorder on right now, you might want to turn it on right now. Or just run this whole beam out back. You might want to turn up right now. You might want to, hit that button and turn that screen recorder on right now. You might want to turn it on right about now. Because this is where it's finna go crazy. Look at this. What is saying? From the book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages. Look at this right here. What does it say? It say, this is where it's finna get crazy. Look, what it say? It said, these sorcerers began the systematic destruction of all keys to the ancient wisdom, so that none might have access to the knowledge necessary to reach adeptship without first becoming one of their order. They mutilated the rituals of the mysteries while professing to preserve them, so that even though the neophyte passed through the degrees, he or she could not secure the knowledge to which he was entitled. Idolatry was introduced by encouraging the worship of the images, which in the beginning the wise had erected solely as symbols for study and meditation. You see, this is when they started corrupting it. See, they hid the keys and started in the ancient wisdom, and they gave the neophyte people who wanted to study, they gave them idolatry. Now look at this. What do people do today? They worship celebrities. They idol worship. Hold up, turn me. That was like right on time. Because the people today who are worshiping these celebrities, the celebrities are falling right in front of your face. The worshiping of idols is over. See? You see that? It's over with now. See that? And that's why all these institutions is falling right now. And they will eventually be destroyed because they are based in fraud. You understand? So look, what do we do with this information? Let's go a little further. It say what? It say false interpretations were given to the emblems and figures of the mysteries, and elaborate theologies were created to confuse the minds of the devotees. The masses deprived of their birthright nationality of understanding and groveling in ignorance, eventually became the abject slaves of the spiritual impostors. Damn. Superstition universally prevailed, and the black magicians completely dominated national affairs, with the result that humanity still suffers from the sophistries of the priestcrafts of Atlantis and Egypt. Don't forget, Atlantis and Egypt, these is our people. What you talking about? Atlantis and Egypt. Who you think was the first people on the planet? So it's nothing new under the sun. Our people are the ones from ancient times who been here, and not only been here, we was the ones who fell on our own sword, seeking after power, control, domination. We fell first. We did it to our own self. We got drunk off power, weather modifications, doing magic that we weren't even supposed to be doing. The same thing as today, a world of confusion. This is why it had to be sunken. Atlantis had to be sunken. But don't forget, Atlantis was right here. You know? It's no coincidence that this is known as the Atlantic Ocean. It had to be sunken though. See that? And over here in Lemuria, these are the last remnants of Lemuria, because this is where Lemuria was located. All this over here. You think it wasn't nothing over here? Are you serious, man? Do you think it was nothing over here in this big old place right here? It had to be sunken because it became too contaminated. That's why it was sunken. Hold up. What we got? What we got? Do we got that right now? Do we got that? Do we got that? I don't even know where it's at. I got that book around here somewhere. Handy. Nah, I had to find it later. But check it out though. So back on that black magic though. Look at this. What it say? We're gonna go through this real quick. because I'm finna move around. But we gonna finna go around real quick. What it say though? It say transcendentalism and all forms of phenomonopolistic, monolithic magic are but blind alleys, outgrowths of Atlantean sorcery. And those who forsake the straight path of philosophy to wander therein almost invariably fall victims to their imprudence. Keep in mind about Hollywood. Exactly. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. On God, I appreciate all y'all intelligent, critical thinkers that's out there. Islam. What it say though? Hold up. What it say? It say, hold up. It's crazy how these people be trying to like really throw ads in here like I'm advertising what they on. Get your ass out of here. Look at this. It say, many a magician has lost his life. This is where it's finna get dark at. It's finna get real dark right here. Watch this. We ain't gonna go into all this, but it's finna get dark. Look. And think about Hollywood today. Think about these entertainers today, how they all falling. Just mysteriously just disappearing, right? Going through stuff. Look, it say, many a magician has lost his life as the result of opening a way whereby submundane creatures could become active participants in his affairs. Look at this. When Ephes Levi invoked the spirit of Apollonius of Tyana, what did he hope to accomplish? Is the gratification of curiosity a motive sufficient to warrant the devotion of an entire lifetime to a dangerous and unprofitable pursuit? In the living, Apollonius refused to divulge his secrets to the profane. Is there any probability that after death he would disclose them to the curious minded? Levi himself did not dare to assert the specter which appeared to him was actually the great philosopher, for Levi realized only too well the proclivity of the elements to impersonate those who have passed on. Pay attention. The majority of modern mediastic apparitions are but elemental creatures masquerading through bodies composed of thought substance, supplied by the very persons desiring to behold these wraiths of decarnate beings. Fam. Now think about this and think about Hollywood. Think about people that rise out of fame and stardom and celebrity out of nowhere, just out the blue, right? These people make contracts with seen and unseen beings. Watch, we finna go down. We going down the iceberg right now. Fam, we going down the iceberg right now. Buckle up. Look. What it say? Real quick. What it say? It say, in its various branches, the black art includes nearly all forms of ceremonial magic, necromancy, witchcraft, sorcery, and vampirism. Under the same general heading are also included mesmerism and hypnotism, except when used solely for medical purposes. And even then, there is an element of risk for all concerned. Fam, we talking about witchcraft, sorcery, vampirism, black magic. You want to call it? All those are associated with black. This is why we are not black. This is why. This is why you're not. Because everybody who is anybody who studies, like, realistically knows that Moor originally meant Westerner, not black, Negro, or colored. We're talking about the word etymological Moor can be traced back to the Phoenician term Maharin, meaning the Westerners. The Semitic languages, this our people. You might want to pick up the book written by Prince Uriel Bey. You might want to pick this book up. This is a whole series we kicking off right now. All right. We kicking off a whole series right now. Remember what I said a minute ago about the land Atlantis? Bing bong. Remember how I said that about Atlantis? Fam, Atlantis is rising again. It's rising again. The land Mu that's over here. What you think? You think this is not a real place? You think that's not? So you just think Hawaii and all this stuff that's happening that happened. You think it's not a coincidence? There's no coincidences on the planet. See, Mu is here in Asia. So what do you think really going on with the planet? Are you saying what's happening with Mother Nature? How these people are trying to mess with Mother Nature and it just smacked the East Coast up, North Carolina? They got towns in North Carolina right now that are uninhabitable. The floods that's over there right now. You better check the news out. They trying to play with Mother Nature. Mother Nature ain't going. You better start checking out what's going on around the planet, fam. Mother Nature gonna make you wake up. See that? Mother Nature is gonna make you realize why the lost civilization of Lemuria got lost. They was tampering with Mother Nature. They was tampering with technology. The Atlanteans was tampering with the science of the planet. They were too power hungry. They was practicing black magic. They was practicing sorcery. The same thing that's happening today happened back in the day. What they say? History repeats itself. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. The wise learn the mistakes of the past. The fools repeat them. That's what happens. The fools repeat them. You know what? Let's go ahead and take it here. Let's go ahead and take it here. I'm feeling this right here. I'm on my interstellar shit right now. Let's go. I'm on my interstellar shit right now. We got to go ahead and take it here now. They said they wanted to go further down the iceberg, right? Okay, cool. You want to go further down here? Let's go. Let's go. Ryan, Islam. They wanted to go further down the iceberg. Okay. Watch this. It say, a well-known magician of the Middle Ages was Dr. Jonas Faustus, more commonly known as Dr. Faust. By a study of magical writings, he was enabled to bind to his service an elemental who served him for many years in various capacities. Strange legends are told concerning the magical powers possessed by Dr. Faust. Upon one occasion, the philosopher, being apparently in a playful mood, threw his mantle over a number of eggs in a market woman's basket, causing them to hatch instantly. At another time, having fallen overboard from a small boat, he was picked up and returned to the craft with his clothes still dry. Sorcery. Hollywood. Watch what's going on though. Look. But like nearly all other magicians, Dr. Faust came at length to disaster. He was found one morning with a knife in his back, and it was commonly believed that his familiar spirit had murdered him. His familiar spirit. So, what's going on in Hollywood? What's going on in Hollywood been happening? They're practicing the black art. They're practicing sorcery. Not all of them, but a whole lot of them. That's why they scared to death right now. Because the chicken's coming home to roost right now. The great meeting is on. Look at this. It say, while the black magician at the time of signing his pact with the elemental demon may be fully conceived that he is strong enough to control indefinitely the powers placed at his disposal. See, the so-called elemental demons, the spirits that's dealing with sorcery and black magic, people that make contracts with these things, they think in the beginning that they can control these spirits. but they all lose though. Watch this though. It say, what it say right here? Place that he just spoke. He is speedily undeceived. Before many years elapse, he must turn all his energies to the problem of self-preservation. Watch this. A world of horrors to which he has attuned himself by his own covetousness looms nearer every day, until he exists upon the edge of a seething maelstrom, expecting momentarily to be sucked down into its torpid depths, afraid to die because he will become the servant of his own demon. The magician commits crime after crime. Now pay attention. The magician who summoned the demon, summoned the dark spirit with sorcery, they commit crime after crime to prolong his wretched earthly existence. What? Oh my God. This is what's happening now. Fam, are you seeing what's going on? These people, they make pacts, they make contracts, they make deals with invisible spirits, invisible beings that make them promises. Hey, I'm gonna give you a life of stardom, luxury, whatever you desire. I'm gonna give it to you. That's the oral setup. They set you up orally. But see, the written, they show you the mountaintop. They show it to you. But then, once you put your signature, just sign right here. Just sign. Just sign right there. Sign on this piece of paper. Sign right there. Sign on that dotted line. Once you sign on that line, now they put you in the cage. See, the cage in that moment is unseen. You can't see the cage. You can't see the cage. Hold up. I was feeling that. Hold up. I was feeling that. Yeah, I was feeling that. We on some interstellar shit right now. You can't see the trap. It's an invisible cage that the beast is waiting for you, foaming at the mouth. It's like a vampire. It's a contract, oral and written. See, you can't see words coming out your mouth. They're invisible. But see, they're seen and heard and felt in the universe, in the ethers. This is what's known as the Akashic records. Once you think something and you say something, you're creating that something in real time. It's being recorded in the Akashic records. That's universal record keeping. All right. So look, then you say, when you sign that piece of paper, that contract, they're going to have you sign it in red. You sign it in blood. Let's go a little further though. We going down the iceberg. Check it out. We going down the iceberg. Look. What does it say? It say this. Now think about Hollywood now. Think about Hollywood. It say this. Realizing that their life is maintained by the aid of a mysterious universal life force, which is the common property of all creatures. The black magician often becomes an occult vampire, stealing this energy from others. Epstein Island. An occult vampire? That stuff that they put in jars that they sell, from children. You know what I'm talking about. Okay? This they do. See? The black magician becomes an occult vampire, stealing this energy from others. According to medieval superstition, black magicians turn themselves into werewolves and roam the earth at night, attacking defenseless victims for the life force contained in their blood. Oh my God. Do you see? Can you see it? Can you see it now? Can you see it? This is why Hollywood is scrambling. The entertainment world is scrambling. Society is falling because the secrets is out. And this is what the Prophet Noble Drew Ali already brought back to us. He told us that this was going to happen. He told us the keys already. He already revealed the keys. He said, I come to pull the covers off all secret organizations. It's already happening right now. They cooked already. They really already deep fried. It's over with. But you know, the sheeple are going to be sheeple. You know what I'm saying? Sheeple going to be sheeple. Sheeple are going to be sheeple. They going to be sheeple. I just want to read y'all this last part before I move around. Hold up. I'm going to read y'all this last part before I move around. Read y'all this last part before I move around. What does this say? This last little part. Don't forget, this is a series that we going down. We going down the series. We going down the iceberg, fam. Moors. We're going down the iceberg. All the Asiatics out there. We're going down the iceberg. Don't think that this is the only one. No. Look, this is just part 2. It say this though. This right here is about to blow your mind. It say, if the magician refuses, other terms will be discussed. The spirit may say, talking about the demon, quote, I will remain in your service as on every Friday morning you will go forth upon the public street giving aims in the name of Lucifer. The first time you fail in this, you belong to me, end quote. If the magicians, if you still want to go further, watch this. Watch this. If the magician still refuses, realizing that the demon will make it impossible for him to fulfill his contract, other terms will be discussed until at last a pact is agreed upon. Watch this. It may read as follows, quote, I hereby promise the great spirit, Lucivich, the prince of demons, that each year I will bring unto him a human soul to do with as it may please him. And in return, Lucivich promises to bestow upon me the treasures of the earth and fulfill my every desire for the length of my natural life. If I fail to bring him each year the offering specified above, then my soul, my own soul, shall hold up. Let me go back. Hold up. If I fail to bring him each year the offering specified above, then my own soul shall be forfeit to him. Signed, whatever your name is, invoking signed pact with his own blood. Crazy. Wow. Yeah. This is what's happening right now in the unseen world. See, it's seen and it's unseen. So when they give you the red pen to sign the contract, that's a representation for the dark sorcerers, the dark force. That's their representation of signing it in blood. You see? So the red pen is the representation for the dark side as your blood to be put on the contract for the dark side. You see? But on the light side, the positive side, when we put our thumbprint on something, that's a signature. That's an autograph of life. That's why it's a thumbprint. Your natural being in full life, in propria persona. You get it? Ooh. Not playing no games. None. So listen, Moors, I hope y'all got something from this beam out. Like I said, we doing the series right now. All right? Yeah, you know the rack up in here. We doing a series right now. So stay tuned, stay focused, stay locked in. Don't take my word on nothing. Do your own research. Just do your own research. Study, study, study. Share the beam outs. I appreciate that. Much love. But make sure you do your own studies. All right? Don't take my word on nothing. Don't take nobody's word on nothing. Do your own study. Do your own research. The truth is the light. It's not about what you believe in or what I believe in. Follow the truth, fam. That's what you should know. The truth shall set you free. Not what you believe. All right? Finna run these books up real quick. Get your screen recording on. Get your screenshots on. All right? Each one teach one. Let's go, Morse. You ready? You ready? I got this shirt. Once more. From godscloset.com. Godscloset.com. Let me show you these books real quick. Let's go. Yeah. That rock shit. Yeah. Get them screenshots. Get them screenshots. The torch is lit. That interstellar shit, more. Yeah. Yeah. One world, one America. We own that. We own that. We own that. I know it's our time right now. Circle 7. Circle 7. They see it right there. They see it right there. What they talking about? It's right there. See it? Can you see it? It's right there. Can you see it? Let me put it closer. Can you see it? Look right there in the dark. It's right there. All you gotta do is critical think. U.S. Constitution. I'm gonna catch y'all more on the next one though. Don't forget, this is a series. Alright? Each one teach one. Share this beam out. I self-law and master. Peace, Morris.